What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another live stream show, man. Thank y'all so much for being here on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Today is Mother's Day, right? So shout outs to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day. Hopefully I put up a poll, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and call your moms, man, because without her, we wouldn't be here, right? So make sure y'all go ahead and do that, man, and give your moms a call. And if you are celebrating it today, then hope everybody has an amazing time today. We celebrated it yesterday, because we already knew what it was gonna be like today. Today is hectic out there, right? So we went ahead and celebrated yesterday, so that's why we're here today. But yeah, thank y'all so much for being here. Make sure y'all smash the like button. If you are new and you do like what you see here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Share out the stream. We have memberships that's pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure y'all go ahead and click that and see what we got to offer here. Thank you for all the new followers, all the new subscribers over on Twitch as well. All the new followers on Twitch. Thank y'all so much for the support. We also have I have the Twitch link right there in the chat, so make sure I go ahead and click that and follow me on Twitch as well. Thank y'all so much for being here. We got a gaming news show today, people, on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Shout outs to everybody. Make sure I smash the like button on your way in here, man. We're gonna give it a couple minutes like we usually do, and we're gonna start the show, people, just like that. Welcome in. Y'all rocking with the gifted one today, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Shout outs to my brother, Old Man Guru, stepping up in the building. Guru, what's good, my brother?
Finish him.
Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Guru. He is an official sponsor of the channel. Y'all see him out there, man. We do gameplay with members, man. If y'all was here, You saw me and Guru getting it in Arc Raiders. So make sure y'all go ahead and click that link and become an official sponsor of the channel, man. We got a lot of things coming our way. So be ready, man. Be ready. And yes, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, man. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. We're gonna give it a couple minutes before we start the live show. You know, what we usually do here. Give the people a couple minutes, let everybody, you know, they're busy or anything like that. Let them get in here before we start off the show. Just in case, so they won't miss anything, right? So we just vibing for a little bit, man. Talk to me, man. What's going on? Who's up in here? Let me know, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Make sure y'all smash that like button on your way in here, man. You understand what I'm saying? We in here, man. We live in full effect. We got a gaming news show today, people. You know? Gaming news show today. Talk to me, man. This is what the people wanted, man. This is what the people wanted. Be here, people. Make sure y'all smash that like button for your boy, man. We in here. Yeah. I was gonna do some GTA today. I don't know if I might have time after the stream. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man. Those of y'all who rock with me while I'm doing my gameplay streams is much appreciated, man. Thank y'all so much. You know? You trying to do a little bit of everything up in. So yeah. Everybody's welcome in here, man. Everybody's welcome. Say what's up in the chat. Let it be known what's going on out there, man. Before we start off the show. If you just kicking back, just make sure I smash the like button for your boy, man. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. We're gonna speak on a couple things here today. Got a couple things gotta speak on. Let me see here. 1, 2. Got like about 8, 9 topics to go over. We got about like 9 topics to go over. You know how we do. Straight facts. I've been looking at a couple like clips and things like that that's been going on over in PAX East, man. Got me thinking like, damn, should I have gone? Should have gone, man. But by the time I went to purchase a ticket for a Saturday, it's a busy weekend anyways, bro. Like, it was going to be tough for me to go anyway, so I wouldn't even have made it. Mother's Day weekend, like, if it was the one day that I was going to be able to go, would have been yesterday. And yesterday, we actually celebrated Mother's Day. And then, you know, I wouldn't have made it, right? I could maybe would have made it for today, but I could. It just it wasn't gonna happen. They gotta make sure that they put that for another weekend, not for Mother's Day weekend. They gotta fix that schedule. You know, they gotta fix that schedule. It's not a good weekend to do an event like that, bro. It's Mother's Day weekend. People busy out here, man. What you think is happening out here, man? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what's up? Crazy. But yeah, man. If they do fix up that schedule, hopefully I get to make it next year. God willing. We're gonna give it 3 minutes. We're gonna give it 3 minutes, people, and we're gonna get the ball rolling, people. And that's that. Oh, what have I been playing? Oh, I play a little bit of RoboCop. It's good. I like the game. I played a little bit of it. It was good. I'm not mad at it. I gotta keep playing to see how I really like it, but overall, it's not bad. It's not bad. You know? I like the way he scans the area when you go to aim. The way he scans the enemies and things like that. Like I like that. I like the effect that it has. Fire. But yeah. Yeah, man. 2 more minutes, we're gonna start the show, people. 2 more minutes, we're gonna start the show. Make sure y'all smash the like button, man. Say what's up in the chat. Let us know where we at, what we doing, man. Facts. Make sure y'all share out the stream as well, man. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? We in here, people. 1 minute, 2 minutes, and we out. We gone. We're gonna start the show, people. Just like that. Man, I had to restart my entire computer before I started the show because I couldn't hear anything in my headphones. I'm telling you, bro, it's always something, bro. It's always something with PC, man. It's unbelievable, bro. Like, you set everything up, and it's like, it still don't work. Like, bro, it's supposed to work. I put it in the system, so when I do this, when I boot up this, it goes into that automatically. You do it, and it don't work. What you got to do, restart the whole computer, and now when you come back, now it works. Unbelievable, bro. Like, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. 1 minute, we starting the show at 1:25. We starting the show at 1:25, 1 minute, and we're going to get this shit rolling. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, pardon me. Yes. We're going to get the ball rolling, people. We're going to get the ball rolling, people. Let's go. It's 1:25. We gave the people enough time to come in here. So before we start the show, man, make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if it's your first time, share out the stream. We offer memberships. That's pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure you go ahead and click that and see what we got to offer. Also, as well, in the chat is my link to Twitch, to my Twitch account. Make sure y'all go ahead and click that and follow me over there. Thank y'all so much for being here in this incredible Sunday, Mother's Day. So shout outs to all the mother. Happy Mother's Day. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the first topic of today's show. My goodness, people. Y'all rocking with the gifted one, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Shout outs to my brother Sotin is in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Finally, a new stream. I kept, that was the first thing I said. I said, man, this is what the people wanted, man. We got a new stream today. This is what the people wanted. Here we are. So let's get on with it, right? Let's get on with it. For the first topic of the show today, people, make sure y'all smash the like button. Let's get it popping. So, here we are, right? Here we are. Let me lower this a little bit. Boom, right. Okay, so I did make a video on this yesterday. Hopefully, y'all got a chance to check it out. So let's just start off the show with this one, right? This is over at WCCF Tech. It says here, PlayStation 5 Pro's PSSRs 2 will feature higher image quality, wider resolutions offering, and proper support for 4K at 120 frames and 8K at 60 frames per second, according to this rumor, right? The next version of PlayStation 5 Pro AI-powered PSSR upscaler will come with some significant improvements, according to rumors circulating online. In a new video shared on YouTube, Moore's Law is dead, who previously provided correct information regarding the PlayStation 5 Pro and the PSSR upscaler before the official announcement, revealed that Sony is training a new lightweight neural network requiring less frame time to upscale that will offer higher image quality no matter the base resolution a game is upscaled from. Okay? That's key right there. That's you know, it's incredible stuff that's happening here. Let's continue though. Where was I? My goodness. Currently, PSSR requires a base resolution of 864p, which is pretty high compared to the ultra performance NVIDIA's DLSS option. For example, But the next iteration of the upscaler should be able to deliver better image quality upscaling from lower base resolutions. Let's continue on here. According to the leaker, one of the main reasons Sony is working on this new version of the PlayStation 5 Pro upscaler, which may not even be marketed as PSSR 2, because they want to get better at running 4K resolution at 120 frames and 8K resolution output at 60 frames per second. While some games already offer 4K at 120 frames, with the current version of PSSR, the new version of the upscaler will make it so that games that currently can't push past the 70, 80 frames per second range can offer better performance besides the improved image quality, which will see improvements in line with the leap in quality from AMD's FSR 2.0 to 3.1. Okay, pay attention. Okay? Additionally, the new version of the upscaler will offer a wider resolution offerings, supporting 1440p and 1080p resolutions at a locked 120 frames per second, which the current version of the upscaler doesn't. Okay? It does not do that, as it only used to offer 4K resolution output. So that's all the PSSR is capable of doing right now. It's just giving you the upscaled 4K resolution. That's all it could do. Okay? Better image quality is reportedly also coming to PlayStation 5 Pro games that don't use PSSR to upscale with MFSR, which was the internal acronym for the upscaler. MFSR will be the alternative option to TAA to offer better image quality. All right, and that's just them saying whatever. But this is the key part right here, right? So, let me start with the MFSR. So, even with these developers, right? This is what this is saying. Even those developers that have come out and said we don't want to use PSSR, which we've heard a couple of them saying that and saying that they don't want to use it. Even those developers that decide not to the game will be using the new MFSR, which is replacing the TAA, which internally is gonna give the game a boost regardless of if the developers choose to use PSSR or not, right? It's gonna give it a boost anyways. It does it right now. Remember those games, some of these games that didn't get the Pro enhancement yet, the PlayStation 5 Pro was still giving it a little boost without having PSSR implemented or anything like that. Remember that. So this new one that they're gonna use called MSFR to replace TAA is gonna be even better than what we're used to seeing right now. So think about that, okay? That's one of the things that's happening here. Another thing, the PSSR right now, as it currently is, it's only able to put out 4K resolution and cannot do anything besides that. Can't. With the new version that's coming in, they're gonna be able to offer you 1080p and 1440p, right? Locked at 120 frames per second. That's something new coming down the pipeline, right? Also, it's taking the leap from AMD's FSR 2, what AMD's FSR 2.0 did, to 3.1. Okay? And I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay? I'm going to explain to you what that looks like, that jump from 2.0 to 3.1. I'm going to show you that. It's going to do so many things here. 8K resolution at 60 frames. These are the type of things that it's targeting with the new version of PSSR. Okay? Because This all remember I keep telling ya, everything leads, all roads lead to GTA 6. I've been saying that. Everything leads to Grand Theft Auto. And with this new version of PSSR, which is right here where they're calling it PSSR 2, can we say that we're gonna get there? Could we get to the 60 frames at least on the PS5 Pro? And by reading this right here, I'm leaning towards yes. It's gonna run 60 frames on the Pro. So, because if it's looking to do 8K resolution at 60 frames, it's gonna run 60 frames on the Pro for that Grand Theft Auto 6. But let me just show you a quick list of games that the PS5 Pro has helped, right? Since its release. So let's cross over here. Okay, as you see right here, these are just a few games. In the video that I made, I mentioned some of these games already. So you got Marvel Spider-Man 2, Horizon Forbidden West, God of War Ragnarok, Dragon's Dogma 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. These were games that were running at 30 frames, and when the Pro came out, you were able to run the games at 60 frames per second. We also, we saw the difference from Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth and from Dragon's Dogma 2. We all saw it. We all saw those Digital Foundry videos, right? So, what's to say that the Pro will not be able to do the same thing for Grand Theft Auto? Dragon's Dogma 2 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth was heavy on that CPU. It was heavy. And here comes the Pro. Give me them 60 frames. Like it's nothing. And that's only the beginning. It's going to get better. Imagine that. Imagine that. So, these are just a few games that I wanted to show you on that, right? Now, let me show you what the jump from FSR 2.0 to 3.1 was able to do. Okay? Let me share with you this information here. So, let me yeah, I can read it better. Right there. Okay. Says here. The jump from AMD's FSR 2.0 to 3.1 was significant, particularly with the introduction of frame generation. FSR 3.1 builds upon FSR 2's upscaling by adding frame generation, which effectively creates new frames to boost FPS. FSR 3.1 also includes improvements to FSR's temporal upscaling, image quality, and decouples frame generation, allowing it to be used with other upscaling solutions. Here's a more detailed breakdown, okay? FSR 3.1 frame generation plus temporal upscaling. 3.1 introduces frame generation using technologies like frame interpolation and optical flow. This creates new frames between existing ones, essentially doubling the perceived frame rate. Improved image quality. 3.1 includes improvements to FSR's temporal upscaling, leading to better visual fidelity, especially in fast-moving scenes. Decouples frame generation. A key feature to FSR's 3.1 is the ability to use frame generation independently of the upscaling technology. This allows developers to integrate FSR 3.1 with other upscaling solutions, such as DLSS and XeSS, if they choose. Benefits of FSR 3.1. The main benefits of FSR 3.1 are increased frame rates, especially in demanding games. And improved image quality, particularly with regards to motion. My goodness. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. Comparison to FSR 2.0. 2.0 focus on upscaling, while FSR 3.1 adds frame generation, making it a more powerful tool for improving performance and visual quality. We're going to have to drop a bomb for this, man.
Finish him.
I mean, excuse me. Hello. Are we awake up in here? What's going on? What's going on? Benefits of 3.1 is right here. It's right here. This is all you need to know. Right here. These are the main benefits when they got to 3.1. Increased frame rates, especially in demanding games, and improved image quality, particularly with regards to motion. This is screaming Grand Theft Auto 6. That's all it is. That's all I read, right? From seeing that right there, all I'm seeing is Grand Theft Auto. You go back. That's what they're saying right here. Okay? That this is going to be basically the type of improvement you're going to see when it comes to PSSR 2. From FSR 2.0 to 3.1. This is what you're going to get. Right here. This is what you're getting. On the Pro. Not on the base. So those of y'all who have a base PS5, do not expect this because you're not getting this. You're getting a locked 30 frame per second game if you on the base console. That's what you're going to get. Be happy. If you happy with that, then fine. If you're not happy with that, guess what? You're going to have to move it on up. Go trade it in and go get yourself a Pro. Because when the news comes out that Grand Theft Auto is running at 60 frames on the PS5 Pro, you're going to want one. I'm telling you, you're going to want one. You're not going to say, oh, but I'm fine with 30. You're not going to be saying that, bro. You are going to want a PlayStation 5 Pro to run GTA 6 at a 60 frame per second. Okay? So, get ready. These are the type, it might not be necessarily exactly the jump that we got from FSR 2.0 to 3.1 with the PSSR going up to 2. It might not be exactly the same, but expect a very, a huge leap. That's what you should expect from PSSR 2. Just look at everything, bro. The examples are out there already since the release of the Pro. Just go back. Just think back. All those shows that we covered. All, from especially from Digital Foundry, bro. Like, even the ones that did not use PSSR, those games were getting a boost, bro. Remember, they decided, oh, we don't want to implement PSSR. And the game was still getting a slight boost. And then just go look at 3 games. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Go look at Dragon's Dogma 2. And go look at Black Myth Wukong. Go look. It's out there. Go do some research and go look at what the Pro has done for these games. It's done incredible work. And that's only with the first iteration of PSSR. At release. So they haven't even been working on it yet. They just let it out to the people like, here you go. Let's show it to the world. And look at what it does. Look at what it was doing. Now that they've been working on it, seeing what needs work, what they could improve. Bro. And we talking about Mark Cerny is the one behind the scenes working on it. So just think about it. I see where you're going now. Potentially use PSSR upscaling plus FSR's frame gen simultaneously. There you go. There you go. It's happening, people. I'm telling you. Mark Cerny is working with AMD. Project Amethyst is on the way. What you think these people doing behind the scenes? You think these people just chilling, drinking coffee, relaxing, having a good time? Like, Mark Cerny has a proven track record. And if anybody, and I said in that video that this might be Mark Cerny's greatest test right here. This might be, you know, if he pulls it off, this could be one of Mark Cerny's greatest accomplishments. Is coming out here, creating the PS5 Pro with an upscaler called PSSR, work on it, and have it ready to go when the most anticipated game in the history of video games releases. Think about that. Look at it's breaking records on YouTube with the views. Also, it's breaking records all over the place. Look at this. They officially opened up a TikTok. So Rockstar Games officially opened up a new TikTok page. All of a sudden, it has generated over 1 million views and a couple of 100,000 likes. As I write this, GTA 6 is nearing 100 million views on YouTube. Okay, look at this. Release of the new trailer on TikTok. Rockstar has pulled in more than 1 million followers, marketing as the fastest growing TikTok channel in the gaming space by far, all based just one video about one game. Okay? The most anticipated game in the history of video games. There has not been anything like this. And there won't be anything like this after this. This is it right here. This is it. This is the moment. We don't know if we ever going to get another Grand Theft Auto ever again. This might be it for Grand Theft Auto. And that's it. So you think about Rockstar delaying the game, why they delaying it. I told ya, I understand. They have to get this right. So don't just put out the product just because you told people already, oh, it's coming in the fall 2025. Next thing you know, the product ain't ready, but you told the people already, so you got to put it out. No. Put it out right now that is being delayed and keep it moving. Don't worry. The people are going to be there when it releases anyways. People are going to complain, do what they do. It's okay. Whatever. Don't even listen to them people. So they're going to be the first ones when the game releases pre-ordering the game. So don't even worry about that. Make sure the product is right and is ready to go. And that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. They know what they have in their hands. They can't just release it just because. No, they know what this is going to mean for the culture. They know what's coming with the release of this game in the gaming industry and the entertainment industry as well. This is not only for the gamers. This is going to take, this is going worldwide, even in the entertainment business. So, this is nothing small, right? So they got to get it right. They got to get it right. But going back to Mark Cerny, this is his biggest test right here. He knows the pressure that Rockstar has with this. So if he's able to bring this up to 60 frames on the Pro, they should be knowing how many PS5 Pros they're going to sell because of that. So the pressure is on Mark Cerny as well. It's on. He needs to get this right too. Just like Rockstar. Mark Cerny got to get it together. He got to get this going at launch. 60 frames, not with a patch, not 6 months later talking about, oh, we're going to work. No. You have this time right now to be working on that. We need that PS5 Pro enhancement release date, launch date. 60 frames. Go sell them consoles. That's all it's gonna do. So we thinking here, SIE don't know this. You don't think that SIE knows the power of Grand Theft Auto 6? Mark Cerny's gonna get it done. Just believe that. Trust and believe. Mark Cerny is gonna get it done. So if you don't have a PS5 Pro, I suggest you go ahead and get yourself one. If you got a base PS5, go ahead and trade it in. Go ahead. Trade it in. They probably gonna give you like $300, and you only gotta put $400 for a PS5 Pro. That's it. That's it right there. PSSR, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. PSSR has already been updated since launch. They just don't advertise it. Update in the background. Machine learning is a beast. I'm pretty sure they've been updating it for sure. I won't disagree with that. Yo, Jay, what it do? PSSR, Mark Cerny is gonna get this done. They're gonna get it done. So be ready at launch. Be ready, because if you don't have a PS5 Pro, chances are, who knows what the price of the Pro will be at that. When this game launches, who knows? With the tariffs and things like that, like, we don't know. So, and it's already confirmed that it's not going day and date on PC. So the only places you're gonna be able to play this game is on PlayStation and Xbox. The choice is yours. Either play it on the Series S, on the Series X, on the base PS5, or on the PS5 Pro. The decision will be yours at the end of the day. You know what's right for you. Are you okay with 30 frames per second gaming? That's totally up to you. Me, I'm not okay with that. Excuse me, I need 60. Yeah, but you gotta turn ray tracing off. Well, turn it off. Turn off. Thank you. I need them frames. I need them frames. So the decision is yours at the end of the day. This is going to be the biggest game ever. You decide. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one right there. This was another thing I was going to speak on, so I already spoke on it, right? They finally opened up a new TikTok account, and they're already breaking records over there. So that should tell you. That should tell you. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one here, man. I can't wait for Grand Theft Auto 6. And, looking back at what Moore's Law is dead, what they said here, right? He provided correct information regarding the PS5 Pro and the PSSR's upscaler before the official announcement. Okay? Before, not after. Not when it released. Before. He provided correct information. So this was him telling us this. This link, the link to that video is in the video I uploaded. If y'all want to take a listen and hear what he had to say. But this is everything he had to say right here. So he's telling us that it's basically going from what 2.0 FSR did up to 3.1. And then I show you what 3.1 did. And look. Just put it all together. Put it together. And you see what I mean. Put it together. That's it. That's all you got to do. 1 + 1 is 2. Right? That's all you got to do. Put it together. Don't expect that type of leap when PlayStation officially announces PSSR 2.0, which will be released by the time that Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. You understand? That's what's happening. 2.0 will be out by the time Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. So read all that's on your screen, and you tell me if this game is not going to be running at 60 frames on the Pro. Not anywhere else, on the Pro, not the base. So there you have it. The decision is yours. All I know, I'm gonna be getting. I already got my pro. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for the game. That's all I'm waiting for. Where the game at? Take your time, Rockstar. We here. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, man. I already got the hardware for it. Take your time. Make that greatness, and I'll be here first day. Pre-ordered, digital deluxe edition. You understand what I'm saying? We locked in, people. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. We locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see. And it's not going to be on Game Pass by the time we 40 or 50, and those Xbox fanboys will probably diagnose. Yeah, it's not gonna be on Game Pass. Listen, that game is not going to Game Pass anytime soon. Okay, anytime soon. People gonna have to buy the game, and they will. And they will. You know, even on Xbox platform, everybody's gonna buy the game. You know, and they know this. We'll pass with flying colors. If you play GTA 5 on the Pro, you know what it is. Days Gone and Shadows are good indications too. Yup. Yeah, exactly. Especially, like, go play Assassin's Creed Shadows on the Pro. It's only going to get better. Not going to get worse. It's going to get better. So imagine that. Man. Also, don't forget about Little Nightmares 3, to where Expedition will fight for Game of the Year. Expedition's taking Game of the Year, bro. So far, until we see Death Stranding 2, or until we see what they got, what they bring into the table, Expedition will win Game of the Year. All right? Gonna win Game of the Year, bro. Let's move on to you gotta give that frame pacing they implemented, bro. It's a game changer. Listen, man, it's only gonna get better. It's gonna get better. PSSR 2.0 is gonna be crazy. Let's move on to this topic right here. Okay? We had WCCF Tech once again. Shout out to WCCF. Love this website. Xbox multi-platform strategy is leaving some publishers and developers baffled, with some no longer seeing the need to develop Xbox versions of their games. Update. A few hours after the story went live, Christopher Dring provided a clarification on the statements regarding Xbox's multi-platform strategy. You can find the clarification below. We're going to take a look at that. This is the original story, okay? The original story was the current Xbox multi-platform strategy is leaving certain publishers and developers baffled. So much so that they are no longer seeing the need to develop Xbox versions of their games, considering their consolidated PlayStation dominance on the market. Speaking during a recent podcast, the game business co-founder Christopher Dring commented on the current situation of the console market, highlighting how, with Xbox multi-platform strategy, PlayStation is the dominant player more than ever before in the console space. Almost every Xbox launching this year is also coming to PlayStation 5 at launch, like Doom: The Dark Ages and Gears of War Reloaded. Only Avowed and South of Midnight did not launch on the PlayStation 5 this year, but they could be the final Xbox console exclusives for the time being. While the Xbox multi-platform strategy could be paying off in some way, as Microsoft published games on PlayStation 5s are doing quite well, certain publishers and developers are reportedly baffled. From their point of view, they want the competition in the console space, and if Microsoft is releasing their games at launch on other systems, seemingly leaving their hardware behind. They don't see the need to create Xbox versions of the game. As such, Christopher Dring highlighted, Microsoft will have to strike a balance in the future. Okay? Though the current multi-platform strategy seems to suggest otherwise, the Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S consoles won't be the last gaming systems by Microsoft. The company is hard at working on its next generation plans, which include an Xbox branded handheld in development together with Asus, of which we saw first images earlier this week. A full-fledged handheld system and a proper home console that will be the successor to the Xbox Series X and that will deliver the largest technical leap to date. With the current market condition being so challenging, however, plans could definitely change, and it will be very interesting to see how the big console manufacturers will manage to overcome all these hurdles that are making gaming a very expensive hobby. And that's it right there. First of all, we all seen these images, right? This is not an Xbox branded hardware. I don't know why they're saying that, because it's not. This is a Asus ROG Ally branded hardware. It's an Asus handheld. It's not an Xbox handheld. We saw the images. It has Asus all over it. So I don't understand what is it that they're talking about Xbox branded. It doesn't have Xbox nowhere. And if you want to see it, the images is right here. Like, bro, you tell me, where do you see Xbox here? I don't see Xbox anywhere. So this is not an Xbox branded hardware, bro. Look, it's nowhere to be found, bro. Look at the back. If you take this out in public and start gaming, what you think the people gonna ask you? Yo, that's the new Xbox hardware? No, they're not gonna be asking you that. Because they're gonna see, you know why? Because they're gonna be seeing this. They're gonna be seeing this. Automatically, you already know what that is. So what you're gonna say? Yo, that's the new ROG? That's the Ally 2? Yeah. Not, is that the Xbox? No, that's not what we're gonna be saying here. So you don't need to be talking about Xbox brand. That's not an Xbox handheld. That's an Asus handheld with an Xbox button. That's all it has. The Xbox button. Right? So that's that. They over here once again talking about the largest technical leap to date. Here we go. I just wish that this company would just strap in and get to work. We don't need to see no leaked footages. We don't need to see nothing, bro. Like, get in the lab, close the door, don't let anybody in, and get to work. Like, I wish this company would just do that. But they have a new strategy, and it's multi-plat. So I don't know what's going to happen with their hardware. But whatever comes out, I believe is their last hardware. Whatever it is that they're doing, if it is that we just saw, if that's what they're actually planning, it's the last of it. That's it. It's over. And if they do come out with things after that, that's all you're gonna get. You're not getting nothing like Xbox branded. You're just gonna get partnerships like with other companies, like that image, like with Asus. That's all you're getting. And getting back to this, you know, I spoke on this before. Remember, I kept saying that if I'm another developer, if I'm a third-party developer, remember I said that. I said, why would I even want to make an Xbox game? Like, for what? And this was before the multi-platform campaign came about. This was just, I was just going on that rant just simply because Nobody buys games on Xbox. And that came from a report that I believe it was a very popular game that when we went through the numbers and opening week, I believe Steam had like 3,500 copies sold, and then PlayStation gamers had, I believe, was like 1,500 copies sold, and then we saw Xbox, and Xbox only had like 400 copies sold. It was at that moment when I was like, bro, if I'm a third-party developer, why in the world would I want to make a Xbox version of my game? For what? And I'm mad that I can't remember the name of that game because it was a popular one. So I'm bringing that up because, you would expect it to sell very good on all platforms because the game is popular. So you would think that everybody wants to play it. And when I saw those numbers, only 400 on Xbox, I said, bro, why would I even care to provide Xbox with their own version of the game? Like, for what? Let me just focus on PC and let me focus on PlayStation. We got 1,500 over here and we got 3,500 over there. We good opening week. I'm good with that. So, I believe it was opening week. I can't remember what it really was. I don't want to give out false information. I can't remember what it was, but I remember the numbers being somewhere like that, where Xbox only sold like 400 copies of the game. And I was like, what are you talking about? 400 copies. So, with that, now you add on the multi-platform strategy that they're on. Everything is an Xbox. Everything's going day and day on PlayStation. Even worse. So now you got two things up against you. People don't buy games on your platform, and you're going multi-plat day and date. Doom the Dark Ages. Everything is going to PlayStation. Gears of War Reloaded. Gears of War E-Day. Fable. Everything's crossing over. What was the point? What is the point? So, I don't know what's going on. Like, I honestly feel that Xbox and Microsoft, they really need to come out and be clear. It's that they're not clear on what they do. That's the thing that confuses everybody. And that's the thing that I don't like. Like, bro, stop confusing everybody. Come out, make a clear statement, bro. That's all you got to do. Come out, whatever it is that you're doing, come out and speak it and say to the fans, all right, we're coming out with a new hardware. It's not an Xbox branded, but we're partnering up with Asus, and from here on out, this is what we're going to get you. We created a partnership with Asus. From here on out, every time they come out with a new handheld, we're going to be partnering up with them, and they're going to be having a dedicated Xbox button on it, and blah, 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 whatever. And the software, as far as the software go, no more exclusives on Xbox. Everything's going day and date, all platforms, including PlayStation. Okay? That's where we see Microsoft Gaming and Xbox going in the future. So that's our plan. No, we're not creating any more dedicated home consoles anymore. We want to meet the gamer wherever you are. So I feel like this is the best strategy. Just partner up with Asus, create handhelds with a dedicated Xbox button, everything day and day on all platforms, no more exclusives, because we're going third part. We want to become the greatest third-party publisher ever and the biggest out here. And the only way to do that is to go day and date everywhere. Just make it clear, bro. That's it. You got everybody out here wondering what's going on, what you doing, what handheld is that? Is it a handheld? Is it a console? Is it the hybrid PC that we heard about a few months ago? Like, which one is it, bro? So, so wait, so that's the original story, right? That's what Christopher Dring said in the podcast. So then I guess he caught a lot of flack. So he had to come out and respond to that, right? So now we're gonna get to his response to what he had to say. So this is the update, right? So he says here. Hold on, let me big it up a little bit more just so y'all can read it more clear, okay? Oh, wait. Okay, so he says, apparently, a line I said in my podcast has been picked up. It was the one around some publishers / developers being baffled by Xbox's strategy of putting games on PS5 and questioning why they'd support Xbox if they're not going to grow the console. 3 things to clarify. 1. Xbox's third-party support is stronger than ever. You can see that through Game Pass deals, relationships with Square, Sega, etc. There's no evidence at all of people walking away from Xbox. Quite the opposite. First of all, I'm just reading this for the first time, by the way. Real quick. You cannot see that through Game Pass deals. You just said it right there. It's a Game Pass deal. This is not a third-party publisher still being on board with what Xbox is doing. You know, them going out of their way and being, yeah, we're still with you, Xbox. That's not what that is. When you cut a deal, it works both ways. So whatever Microsoft is offering to that specific third-party publisher in that Xbox deal, it's up to that publisher to either accept it or don't, or negotiate it. Who knows how much money they get? Like Expedition 33. Who knows how much money they gave to them to have their game on Game Pass? We don't know that. But that's not a situation where the Expedition 33 developers go to Xbox and tell them, we want our game on your platform. And Xbox could just cut them a lowball deal because they know that they have the upper hand because Expedition came to them telling them they want to be on Game Pass. That's what he's trying to make seem right here in that point number 1. That's not what happened. What happened, Xbox called them up, said, yo, let's cut a deal. We want to put your game on Game Pass. We thinking we could offer you such and such. Y'all be good with that? They got to say yes or no, or negotiate. That's it. It's not like they said, we'll be on Game Pass for free. You don't even got to pay us. That's not what happened. Let's get to point number 2. This part of the podcast was really to point out the transitional challenge Xbox has in keeping publishers happy with the Xbox consoles while pushing their multi-format strategy. I don't believe for a second we're going to see many companies, if any, move away from Xbox. Despite what a few might be grumbling in private, the whole industry strategy is multi-platform. The whole thing about this is, right, as long as Xbox has a console, you know, has a platform, has a store, of course, every other developer is still going to put their games on that platform. Why? Because if you don't, what are the chances of you making money there? 0. If you put your games there, the chances are higher than 0. Anything above the number 0, it's a plus for the publisher. So of course, they're still gonna put their games on the platform as long as Microsoft has a store. Hello? It's not that hard to tell. This ain't rocket science. It's like me. I'm streaming on YouTube. If I don't stream on Twitch, if I say every day, I don't need to stream on Twitch. Because why? Because I know I'm not going to get no followers over there. I know nobody's going to see me over there. So I decide not to do it. Well, guess what? Yeah. Nobody's ever going to follow me. Nobody's ever going to watch because I'm not there. Right? So I get a 0% chance of people watching me on Twitch as opposed to me streaming on Twitch every single day. What are the chances that somebody's going to pick me up and watch me on Twitch or something like that? It's greater than 0, right? So as long as I'm there, there's a chance. So that's what these publishers are thinking the same way. Well, if we don't put it on Microsoft, we're just taking away any potential, money we might get. That's all that is. That's not to say that they don't agree and they're mad at what Xbox is doing. They still could be mad. And rightfully so. Now, the Xbox port, they might not care about it anymore. They might just put out a port, not spend that much time and effort on it, and just make sure that the game makes it to Xbox, to the Microsoft Store. That's it. As opposed to them taking their time and making a great port like they're going to do for the PlayStation platform because they know they're going to sell. Two different things. So, of course, that's the only reason they're still going to be making games for Xbox is because of that. Because there's a store. And if you have a store, I need to put my game there. Even if it's 400 people that bought the copy on Xbox, that's 400 copies. That's how people see it. That's 400 copies more than you didn't have before. But are they going to be mad? Yes. Let's get to point number 3. Number 3. Ultimately, I believe Xbox's strategy is great. It's just that there's a transitional challenge they need to manage, of course, which I just spoke about. They need to manage it. Come out and talk. But they can do it. Xbox plus Game Pass is still one of the best value deals you can get in video games. Okay. But they need to manage it. They need to come out and talk. And this is for the company that everybody says that they talk the most to their fans. I haven't heard one word out of anybody since that everything is an Xbox campaign. Since that moment, I haven't heard. They went dark. I haven't heard nothing. So they need to manage this. They need to get it together and come out and speak. What is going on? So yeah, that's just my take on these 3 points that he had to make here. Hopefully y'all I made my point clear. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this one. Listen, for Microsoft as the business, yeah, it is a great strategy because they're not seeing any money on their own platform. Why not put your game where the majority of gamers, spend money in, and that's on the PlayStation platform? Regardless if your core fan base gets mad at y'all, at the end of the day, it's a business. And people gotta understand that. You gotta understand that. It's a business. They tried just for games. They tried it. They like what they saw. Like the results. Let's keep putting more games. Push out a little bit more. Let's see. Oh, they like it even more. Oh, goodness. This is going great. Let's put more. Keep putting more. They keep putting more. They keep putting more. Right? Where is it? Where is it? They keep putting more, right? They keep putting more. And here we are. Forza has reportedly moved 1.4 million copies on PlayStation 5 so far. You gonna tell me that this is not a good strategy for Microsoft and Xbox? This is a great strategy for them. This is what third-party publishers, want. When you talk about your Capcoms, your EAs, and all of those, this is what they want. They want to see these type of numbers, but they want to see them on PlayStation, and they also want to see them on Xbox. The problem is nobody buys games on Xbox. Now, this is good for Xbox because they got their platform there, but they're also putting that game over there. They got the Game Pass subscribers right here, which they're getting their money from monthly. Whatever millions, 15 or 20 million users that they got. And now they're going outside and selling it over on the rival platform, which right now moved 1.4 million copies. So you tell me if this is a bad strategy for them or not. This is a great strategy for Microsoft. Because they double dipping over here. That's what they doing. Now, other third-party publishers might get salty when they see this. They're like, bro, but we trying to sell our games on your platform, and you over here putting your game on on PlayStation 5's platform. So how is this going to work for us? They might see this as Microsoft getting greedy. And that's why they might be thinking to themselves, why even bother putting our games on Xbox if they're putting their games on PlayStation? But thinking as a business, you can't mix feelings with business. So those other third-party publishers, they got to suck it up, and they got to continue making these Xbox ports and shipping them over to Xbox, because at the end of the day, Xbox still has a Microsoft store. They still have a store. And I already said it. If you don't put your games there, then of course you're going to get 0%. But if you put your game there, you're going to get something over 0. So anything over 0 is a positive. That's all they could go by. They have no choice. They have no choice. It is what it is. If you get personal, this is what happens. When you take business personal, if you get personal and decide not to put your games on Xbox, not make an Xbox port, you're missing out on that money. You're missing out. Even if it's 800 copies, you're missing out. And at the end of the day, it's all about what? It's all about the money. So those are 800 copies that you're missing out on. You got to put feelings to the side when you're talking about business. It is what it is. Got to put feelings to the side. Just like Microsoft has been doing. Now, personally, to wrap it up with this, personally, the way Microsoft has been rolling as of late, I believe I've said this before, but they're coming out with the software that could have given them some kind of momentum if they market everything right. They're gaining momentum. And I don't know if this would have made people actually go buy consoles, but they're definitely gaining momentum, and maybe it would have gotten more people to subscribe to Game Pass. Maybe. Not saying definitely, but maybe. Because they've been on a roll. And look, the next one is Doom: The Dark Ages. They've been on a roll. So on a positive one too, not negative, on a positive. So could they have jumped the gun a little too early? Who knows? Um, I feel like finally Game Pass is getting the games that everybody been asking for. And it's sad to see that just when that's starting to happen, now you're multi-platform. So now we will never see the true, potential of what Game Pass could have been. We're not gonna be able to see it no more because that's it. You're multi-platform, and there's no going back. Once you see numbers like this, there's no going back. There's no way Microsoft could be like, you know what, we're pulling the plug. There's no way that's gonna happen. Satya will not let it happen. So now it's too late. Now you gotta go all in. That's another thing that I'm saying. Just go all in. Just do it already. You still got people on Game Pass. You might lose some, you might gain a few. But it's not gonna be a monumental loss or a monumental gain when you're talking about Game Pass subscribers. You're gonna piss some people off. Some might leave. Or you might gain some. It's not gonna be huge, but somewhere in those lines, you're gonna either lose or win. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be worth it to just finally go all in because you start seeing numbers like this. You have so many IPs, bro. You got Forza. Gears of War is coming, reloaded. When Gears of War E-Day comes out, forget about it, bro. Forget it. This number might go up to 2 million. When Gears of War E-Day comes out, even more. Who knows, bro? And then when Halo comes out, if they get the new Halo game, the new AAA Halo, if they get that game back to its roots or close to it, are you understanding how many copies that game could sell on PlayStation? Halo is going to be huge if they get it right. So they can't pull back now. It's over. But it just gets me wondering, like, what shoulda, coulda, woulda, like, what would have been, right? What could have been. We will never know now because of this strategy. It's over. It's over. But yeah, man, that's all I have to say about that subject there. Listen, man. At the end of the day, the decision is gonna be up to you. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's always gonna. The decision will always be yours at the end of the day. It's whatever you want to do, right? They could sell you on whatever, but the decision is yours. Do you want to buy that? Do you want to stay on Game Pass? Do you want to subscribe to Game Pass? Do you want to stay on the base console? Do you want to upgrade to a PlayStation 5 Pro? But when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and starts running at 60 frames per second on the Pro, do you want to upgrade? Are you okay with 30 frames? Everything is up to you. I'm just here to give you my thoughts on how I'm thinking and bring you some news. That's it. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. Let me see here real quick. Where am I? $1 million per month for Phil Spencer, and his idea is to release a handheld in the same year as the Switch 2. Yeah, that's the thing though. That's not an Xbox handheld, bro. They're partnering up with Asus. So that's an Asus handheld. And it's the second ROG Ally. It's the successor to the Ally. Remember, the Ally X is basically a pro version of it. But this is the number 2. This is the new one that's coming out. So all they're gonna do is have an Xbox dedicated button on it. And so that's why they raised them prices. as a deterrent. Yup. Bad Xbox game killed Xbox. So now Xbox will kill PlayStation with Xbox games. Trojan horse. Oh, man. Listen, man. Absolutely, though. Like, that's what happens when you get lazy, bro. Get lazy. That's what you get, those results. You put out great quality games, you get results. Expedition 33, the most recent one. You put time, you put effort, you put thought, creativity into your product, the results are going to be that. And I always said, remember, that was one question that I've always had. It's that now that Xbox is third party, are they going to put more time and effort and energy and money into these games, that knowing that now they're going multi-platform? They are no longer stuck in the Xbox ecosystem. Like, you crossing over to PlayStation. So I've always had that question. Like, will they start developing great games? We have yet to see. We're going to find out, right? Because these games were already in development, like the ones that just dropped, like Indiana Jones, and things like that, right? We got to wait till like Gears of War E-Day, like the new Halo. Fable, I'm not sure if they were already thinking like multi-plat when they were developing Fable. I'm not sure. All these new ones like State of Decay 3. What is it? Everlast, I believe it is called. And all those other games. Like, will they actually be great games? We gotta find out when they release. Expedition 33 got no more than 100 million. They did not have faith in their product. You can tell by their reaction to the reception. Wouldn't doubt if they got 50 to 75 million. I mean, you gotta look at it this way. They know that if they were gonna get any sales, it was gonna be on the PlayStation platform. If they were smart and they were looking at the business and they see where the majority of sales go, they could see the charts that we all see. And what does that tell you? That the majority of games sell better on PlayStation. They do not sell on Xbox, right? So, if they did their homework, I'm assuming, they could see that if they're going to get any sales, it was going to be on PlayStation. So, why not come over to Xbox, and Phil's calling you, and he's offering you $75 million to $75 million. That's $75 million that you are not going to get on the Xbox side, because since you've done your homework, that your game is not going to sell on Xbox. You just know it. You know it. So why not go and take the deal from Phil and get $75 million out of Phil, and then deal and live with whatever you're going to sell over on PlayStation? That's a smart way to think about it. If you're looking at it from that perspective, like, that's actually a good way to go about this. Because if it was me, I would have probably done the same thing. I would have been like, listen, man, this is $75 million that we are not getting from Xbox. Xbox gamers are not going to buy the game. They're not going to do it. So why not lock in $75 million? Put it on Game Pass and let it do what it do. Let it gain let Game Pass give us the marketing. You can see it like that, because it's on Game Pass. People are the word of mouth is gonna spread. They're gonna say it's good. Next thing you know, everybody's gonna be on Game Pass. What they're gonna do? Promote the game. Yo, it's on Game Pass. This game is crazy. It's fire. Game Pass. If you haven't tried out Expedition, all that is marketing. That's all that's doing. Marketing your game. What the PlayStation gamers, they're seeing the noise. What that's going to make them do is going to make them go and buy the game on PlayStation Store. That's what that's going to do. It's going to do that, or it's going to make that gamer go and subscribe to Game Pass and buy and play the game there. Either way, it's a win-win for Expedition 33. So if you look at it from that perspective, like, and you know, fast forward, it's already sold 2 million copies. So if you look at it, if you look at it from that perspective, did they release? Did they have a breakdown of the copy sold for that game or no? I don't think they have a breakdown of how much is sold on what platform. But if they haven't, let's wait and see. But to me, that's a good strategy to have. You know, they already know people on PlayStation buy games. So why not take the 75 million from Phil? Have them promote the game for you. That sounds like a good deal to me. Microsoft games are not even close to titles. How Tsushima, God of War, or The Last of Us. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I made that statement earlier. Right? It's like they know they're third party now. So what are they going to do? Are you going to keep putting out the same quality type of games or not? And by the looks of it, when you start seeing how Forza is doing, PS5 Pro enhancements, you start looking at Indiana Jones, how that's doing, PS5 Pro enhancements, dual, everything included, 3D audio, haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, 4K upscaled, 60 frames, the best place to play the game. Like, bro, it's incredible. The port that they made for the PlayStation 5 Pro on Indiana Jones. So you start looking at that. What is that? And you look at Doom, right? Doom. Let's look at Doom, the latest one. They made a dedicated video specifically for PlayStation gamers. When the director came out, he was talking to the PlayStation gamers. He said, "Hello, PlayStation gamers." So they made a dedicated video just for PlayStation. You're going to be able to do 60 frames or 120 frames. You know, you're getting haptic feedback. You're getting everything. And I forgot what else he mentioned in that video. So that should tell you. Microsoft is really looking at this, and they're trying to get the most money as possible out of this new strategy that they got going on, which is, you know, being everywhere. So you got to think. It like they're actually going to start coming out with better games. And, you know, specifically because they're thinking about the PlayStation gamer. And that's the only reason why. So that's what I said. Let's wait. We still got Gears of War E-Day, State of Decay 3, Perfect Dark, which is highly anticipated for me. You know, I came up on Perfect Dark back in the 64 days. So I cannot wait until Perfect Dark comes out. I can't wait. So, you know, you got all those games. You got the new Halo game. Like, we got to sit here and think that those games, the way they've been promoting these ones, like Indiana Jones and Doom, they're going to be great. I expect them to start putting more money and resources into their games from here on out. Now that they're seeing these numbers. Look, how old is this game? like a 4 or 5 year old game, and look, people were downloading the $100 version of Forza. So think about it. But yeah. Gotta remember, Microsoft has some sort of engagement clause for third-party games also. They didn't play Expedition 33 at all, really. They just fired it. Yeah, well, as far as that, the clause that they have in those contracts, I don't know about them. Like, I don't know if it depends on how many people play a certain part of your game, or they make it to this part, or whatever, the amount of time. That, I don't know. I can't speak on that. I don't know. Those are clauses. If they have those type of clauses in those contracts, then I don't know. You know? But yeah. Yeah, I saw the numbers. I wonder what the number is like when it comes to how many people actually wrote credits on Expedition. You know? And if that's the case, like, what did they do with Indiana Jones? Right? Like, that's the thing I'm questioning, because if they have clauses in their contracts, well, most people didn't even roll credits on Indiana Jones. So you could say the same thing about that game. And that's a licensed IP. That's not even theirs. So how much money did they spend on that if they had that type of clause in the contract? Dude, is too soft. When Microsoft themselves had the why you skipping Xbox survey go out to the devs. Oh yeah, they definitely sent that out. Facts. Xbox fan who feel betrayed and lied to will probably be trashing the company for life. Yeah, and I don't understand why, bro. Like, you gotta let it go. Why take it personal? Or what? Why are you taking something like this so personal? Like, I can't do that. I will not do that to myself. I will not do that to myself. If I was some sort of shareholder or stockholder or whatever, if I had some type of investment in the company and things like that, that's different. But a regular customer, a regular consumer, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will not be doing that to myself. Keep moving. Next. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Next. I don't care. You sold how much? Oh, great. I don't care. I'm getting to play the game. Is the game good or not? That's what I'm caring about. It's good? Okay, great. Let me get it. But to let it hurt me in a way that I feel like some type of betrayal has been done, or I'm good. I am so good, bro. I am so good on that. Like, I do not hold anything against any of these companies. Just give me the damn game. That's it. That's all we got to do. It's just keep it moving. Like, we don't have any investments in these companies. We're not, working for these companies. We're not employed by these companies. So why even let that bother you to that extent? For what? You're doing harm to yourself. Like, move on, bro. Move on. You got other things to look forward to. You don't got to be stuck in the past. Don't be stuck. Don't hold those grudges. Like, bro, just take it how it is. Think back to those times when you was under that umbrella and you was all cozied up with all those people over there. Okay? Let those times be those good old times. Be the good old days. Damn, you don't like it how they moved on, but you still got those memories. Memories that I'm sure you will never forget for the rest of your life. You're never gonna forget those those gaming sessions you had with Phil and those exclusives Phil used to give you and fly you out to these conferences and gaming expos and think you never gonna forget that, bro. You never gonna forget those memories. Being called into their offices and hanging with them in the office. Like, you're not gonna forget that. So why take it so personal that now all of a sudden you gotta trash the company for the moves that they're making? You should have known your position from day one. That's the thing right there. That's what people don't understand. It's like when you're talking to a manager in your job and they seem so cool and this and that. Nah, he's cool. Nah, he's cool. No, ain't he cool. He a manager. Always remember that. Yeah, he cool. He's a manager at the end of the day. Remember that. So when he has to make a tough decision, he's going to make it for the company. Because when his supervisor comes to him and tells him, yo, you need to let that person go right there. Yeah, but they said that I'm cool, though. They're going to look at the manager like, excuse me, what? Yeah, man, these people see me, man, as one of them, man. They say I'm cool and they love me as a manager. Well, guess what? We looked at the reports and we got to start making some cuts. So, manager, I need you to cut that employee today. Today's the last day. What that manager got to do? Yo, tell such and such to come to my office real quick. Sit down, have the conversation. You're fired. Hello? You're fired. But I thought we was cool. Yep, me too. Well, guess what? I got to make a tough decision here. Sorry, buddy. I got to let you. You'll make the mistake to think that there's something else than what they are. That's on you. That's not on them. That's on you. They doing their job. They got to try to bring y'all in. And talking about Microsoft, at that time, they trying to bring y'all in so y'all could hype up the brand and y'all could sort of become some like ambassadors for the company and promote it for them and market it for them and, you know, create this community that, you know, is going to go a long way. That's their job. They're fulfilling their job. You're falling for it. That's the problem. That's the problem here. You fell for it. So by you falling for it, now you're hurt. Because you thought it was more than that. And I'm sorry to break it to you. It ain't. Okay? It ain't. Until you should have said, well, Phil, you going to sign us under a contract? Can we be Xbox employees? Well, no. You was all fine with people flying you out, going to these expos, having gaming sessions with Phil, and here you are. Stop trashing them, bro. Stop trashing them. At the end of the day, the decision was yours. Live with it. That's all you got to do is live with it and move on. That's why I keep telling you. That's all that happened. Yo, my brother Lunchi in the building. Lunchi, what's good, bro? Y'all make sure y'all smash that like button, man. But yeah, man. Hopefully that I made some sense there. You know? Don't take it personal, bro. They're gonna do what they gotta do at the end of the day. You're not an employee, bro. You're a consumer. You're a customer. True third party gonna start thinking twice, even more, which is messed up. Yeah. Xbox think every Game Pass game is first party and Game Pass is free. Totally brainwashed. Yeah, so Xbox Game Pass is not free. Okay? And Xbox Game Pass are not first party. Yeah, but those are just people that are in the console war still, like still trying to get one over the other. Like, oh, but we got like, bro, cut it out. You can only talk like that to dumb people that don't know any better. You ain't bringing that argument to somebody that knows what they're talking about. You're not bringing that argument. They say that in their channel, in their videos, and, you know, to their people. But let's say somebody calls them over to their channel for an argument. They're not going to bring that argument over. For, not argument. For a debate, excuse me. Yo, come to my channel, let's debate. They're not going to bring that debate, that argument into the debate. Because they know who they dealing with. See what I'm saying? So they can only get away with that, with dumb people like that. Nothing is free. Okay? In life. Nothing is free. I don't know where people get free from. Unless they tell you it's free. Here you go. You don't got to pay for it. It's free. I have no problem to play GTA with 30 frames and later on the PS6 with 60. Oh, all right. If that's how you feel, bro. If that's how you feel, then, hey, props to you, my brother. Props to you. Not me, though. I got a problem. I need 60. PC sales they missed out on could trump any that wouldn't have been on Xbox. Gotta remember PC sales were cannibalized as well. What are you talking about, Expedition? They know where the money is. We gotta start saying that too. Hello, PlayStation gamers. Yo, that was nasty work, man. That was nasty work. My brother Molly, what it do, bro? Gift is in the building. Facts, bro. You missed the whole show, though. Well, I'm not even done, to be honest. I just took a little pause. But yeah, my brother. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, Sotness, you missed the Arc Raiders gameplay, bro. We was getting it in, bro. Me, Molly, and Guru. We was in here, bro. That game is straight fire. Fire. But yeah, man. That's it for that. Let me see. Real quick. So Doom the Dark Ages, you know, is coming out this week. Okay. So looking here. So WCCF Tech gave it an 8.5. I'm gonna check real quick after this. What score is sitting on the Metacritic? So they say here, to put it all quite simply, Doom the Dark Ages is a good game. No, it's a very good game. I would recommend it to fans of the genre and people who want to have fun without the risk of anything transmissible via bodily fluids. Unless we're talking about demon blood and guts, there's lots of that. Doom the Dark Ages is yet another success from id Software, and long may they continue. They did review it on the PC, of course. I tell everybody always. They always review things on PC. So console gamers, you're never going to get a review until you play it yourself. You play it and you see, which is messed up. But that's how it is. You know, especially when they are reviewing an Xbox game. Like, it's PC all day, every day. So remember that. So when you see good scores and things like that, how they talk about the game, they played it on PC. You might get a totally different experience when you play it on your console. Doom the Dark Ages is a rip-tearing fun ride that reigns in some of the excesses of Doom Eternal, bringing the gameplay closer to Doom 2016, while adding meat to the story in a long, meaty campaign across over 20 stages. Put simply, if you like Doom and Doom Eternal, you will like this, even if there are a few minor missteps. So it's 20 stages, they say here, to complete the campaign. So the pros, you got outstanding run and gun, Doom gameplay, fantastic visual design and audio, a good, long, meaty campaign, great level design with some huge scale battles at points. And cons are the Dragon and Gundam sections won't be to everybody's liking, even boring. Glory kills have gone from regular combat. So those are the cons right there. This con right here with the Dragon is pretty much in every review's negative. It's the Dragon and the Gundam sections of the game. Everybody said the same thing, that it's boring, that they didn't like it, that the combat was off or something like that. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for this when I get to this part of the game. But besides that, that's what I'm telling you. If you're on a console, their pros and cons might be different from yours because they played this on PC, and chances are they played this on a good PC, right? On a high-end one. So you might get a totally different experience. Your cons might be more than just that. You know what I'm saying? So just take this as a PC review. So they gave it even at that, they give it an 8.5. Okay. Let me check real quick what they are on the Metacritic. Check real quick. Okay. So they're sitting on a 85. PS5 they got an 84. PC got an 85. Xbox got an 86. 24 reviews on Xbox, 54 on PC, and 50 on PlayStation 5. So that's it right there. They're sitting on an 85. Let's see, man. Let's see what happens. But this is gonna be, when I play it, I'll let you know if it's worth $70. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not on Game Pass, then chances are you're on PlayStation. So if you do take a chance on it, you gotta drop $70. You know what I'm saying? So that's the question here. Is it worth $70? So hopefully I'll be able to answer that for y'all. But yeah, that's it right there. It comes out this Thursday. Remember that. So we're gonna be streaming this live. All right, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about that one. You been on Days Gone remaster? Okay, a lot. I did start Midnight Walk. How's Midnight Walk? I was gonna get it, but I didn't know that game. It looked a little boring to me. It looks a little boring to me. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. So, and real quick on Doom the Dark Ages, if you are planning to buy this on PlayStation, this report has come out, right? So reports have emerged, right, that the next major Microsoft published game on PS5 won't have the full game on disc, leaving players concerned. Following its acquisition, Bethesda has been putting game keys on physical discs in line with Microsoft's policy. And it looks like Doom the Dark Ages is getting the same treatment. Some players have managed to get their hands on Doom the Dark Ages ahead of release, confirming that the Xbox disc only carries game keys. There are some conflicting reports about the PlayStation 5 disc, but as pointed out by X-user Does It Play, the cover states that an internet connection is required to play. Doom the Dark Ages is a single player only. Unbelievable. For what? What do you need online gaming for? For what? If it's a single player game? For what? For what? Somebody help me. A similar label was also slapped onto Indiana Jones discs, which didn't contain the full game on PS5. Does It Play claims that some early PS5 players have reported that they're locked out of playing Doom the Dark Ages without an internet connection and screenshots circulating on Reset Era support that claim as they purportedly show the game requires a download. Sorry about that. Does it play? Reached out to Bethesda but didn't receive a response. There you go. If you're worried that you'll be buying a coaster, we advise waiting for the release on May 15th to ascertain whether the full game is on the disc or not. So yeah. So what I've read is that I believe like 20% is on the disc and the rest you have to download it. I believe that's what's going on here. But besides, like, bro, you need an internet connection, point blank period. So if you're trying to play this game offline, it ain't gonna happen. That's basically for a single player game. Hold on. So for a single player game to be online only, like, it doesn't make any sense, bro. It just doesn't. Why require an online connection? But this is just a report. I just wanted to bring this to your attention. So if you are planning on buying this game, make sure you have an online internet connection. Because without it, you won't be able to play it. All right. We're gonna keep moving. What's going on here? Okay. Stellar Blade Dev shows off a silky smooth Steam Deck gameplay. Okay. So it's Steam Deck verified. Let's take a look at this. That's him playing Stellar Blade. Steam Deck. Oh. Oh, you saw that? You saw that? Let me see. Nope. That input lag is ridiculous. I'm good. But anyways, you'll be able to play it on the Steam Deck, all right? It is Steam Deck compatible. So if y'all interested, if y'all planning on buying this game when it releases on PC, it is Steam Deck certified. That's it for that. Yo, my brother Chocolate Dream is in the building. What's going on, man? Yo, Gifted, I was gonna buy the game on disc only to find out it only holds 85 megabytes. Yeah, exactly, of data. That's a no buy from me. I canceled my pre-order. Okay, nice. Well, not nice, but unfortunately, right? But damn, that's unbelievable, bro. So far, my countdown of Xbox games on my PS5 Pro is 0. Wow. Are you not planning on buying Gears Reloaded? You're not buying Gears of War Reloaded? So I'm all digital, but I read about that. Microsoft got to start doing physical later with the few patches. Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, by the way, that collector's edition of Doom, that it brings the Doom Slayer statue, bro. Whoo! Fire. I don't know if y'all seen that, but bro, that looks fire, bro. The marketing for Doom has been incredible. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, you invested on a disc drive. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yo, you seen that lag, bro? That lag is crazy, bro. I won't be able to do it. Yo, shout outs to my brother Blaze in the building, people.
Finish him.
My brother Blaze in the building, people. Yo, Blaze. Appreciate you pulling up, my brother. No input lag with the deck. unless you streaming the game. Oh, okay. Also, if that's the case, then it's good to go. If that's the case, it's good to go. But yeah, that's just it for that right there. Then we got so much. What's this? Also, those of y'all who are pre-ordering Dune Awakening, the beta was supposed to be closed, but they now opened it up for everybody who pre-ordered the game. So if you pre-ordered Dune Awakening, it is open right now for the beta, and you'll be able to play it right there. All right. That's it for that. Also, they came out with the Mafia: The Old Country minimum PC specs. Okay, basically requiring a PlayStation 5 level GPU. So I did show you this before. Let me just show you one more time what you're gonna be needing on a PC. Okay, I always tell you, go for the recommended. Do not look at the minimum. So you need an Intel Core i7 12000 series or AMD Ryzen 7 5800X. Okay, graphics card. You need an AMD Radeon RX 6950 XT or an NVIDIA RTX 3080 Ti. Okay, which we saw the reports. The most popular GPU out there right now is the 3060 laptop edition. So mind you, most people on PC don't even have a 3080 Ti. The most popular one right now is the 3060 laptop edition. And before that, we all know that it's always been the 3060. That's the most popular GPU on Steam, according to Steam. Okay? So, if you're thinking about playing this game on the PC, you need to have a 3080 Ti or above. That's it. Plain and simple. All right? So, make sure your hardware is up to date, man. So that's it for that right there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. Real quick, the people over at the developers for Overwatch, they are now unionized, okay? So there it is for that. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. When workers come together to build power, we become able to ensure a brighter future for all. You know what I'm saying? For all. For all. Yo, Blaze, yes, sir. How do I just look for you like that with that name? Yeah, I'll look it up on Discord now. I got the same name on Discord, bro. Gift the Game of 204. Let me see if I could see it now. Hold on. I could look for it. Y'all say what's up to Blaze in the chat, man. Throw some fire money for my brother Blaze in the chat, man. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. Wait, not there. Bugging out. Yeah. Like that? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Nah, it's not letting me, bro. Yo, click what, Blaze? What you want me to click? Discord? Or you want me to click that? You want me to click where it says click that? Hold on. I see you right here, bro. I found you right here. Hold up. That. All right, let me know if you got that. Let me know if you got that, bro. Nah, I don't see no link, bro. I don't see no link here, my brother. But I sent let me know. I sent you something. Um, this is a new Sony Bandai Namco partnership. It isn't what fans are expecting, so I'm not sure if some of y'all heard this partnership that's happening between them, right? So what they're doing is they're investing a total of 10 billion yen in Web3 and AI startup Gaudi in what is being referred to as a strategic partnerships in the fields of entertainment and technology. So that's basically what it is. They're not sure if this partnership is gonna go into the gaming space, right? So this is, when you look at this, it's not necessarily for games, okay? Look at it as entertainment and technology. That's what they're investing in. So that's what might have had some people confused when you read this headline, okay? So keep that in mind. They partnering up for AI, and it's in the field of entertainment and technology. And they don't know if they're gonna bring that partnership into the gaming space, all right? So that's yet to be seen. We will have to wait down the line and see what happens with that, all right? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. What is this right here? Oh, people are talking about AAA quality for $60. I mean, listen, the game is linear, right? It's not an open world. They told us they trying to focus more on the game, the campaign, right? The story. That's what they want you to focus on. It's just that. So take it how it is, right? You either like it or you don't. You gonna complain or you're not gonna complain. Which one is it, bro? $50. Y'all talking about games is too expensive. $50. But now you're gonna talk about, oh, why is it $50 though? Is it because it's not open world? Is it because the game sucks? I don't know. Take the $50. What you gonna complain? It's $50. They saying that they taking it back to the old school days. It's gonna feel like the old school Mafia games. That should tell it all to you, right? If you're a Mafia fan and you've been playing these games, once they talk to you like that, you're gonna feel like the old, like Mafia 3 and things like that. Start to analyze it in your brain and start to understand what the game is gonna feel like and what it's gonna be like. The game director is telling it to you what the game is gonna be, so you don't need to wonder what the game is gonna be like. Why is it $50? Because of what? Like, he's telling it to you, so it's right there. All right, there it is. We will be playing this game day one on the channel, so make sure y'all lock in and tune in. I'm here for it, my brother. I'm here for it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I got you, Blaze. Yes, sir. Okay, right here. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm locked in, my brother. We dropping another bomb for my brother Blaze, man. Facts. You understand what I'm saying?
Finish him.
You understand what I'm saying? Okay, we're coming towards the end of the topics. All right. Talking point right here, what we playing. I streamed this one for the members only a couple days ago. Revenge of the Savage Planet. It's a good game, bro. Obviously, you got to spend a lot of time, in the game. It's not you pick up the controller and you start playing nah. It's time consuming. So, it's on Game Pass if you want to check it out. It's a good game. I liked it, but it requires too much time to be in there, so can't continue the gameplay. But yeah, there's a bunch of games right now on Game Pass, bro. This is one of the latest one that dropped. Let me show you here real quick. Recently added. You got Revenge of the Savage Planet. I also showed y'all the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game that they dropped on Game Pass as well. It's a fun time. You know what I'm saying? Dredge is another one that a lot of people are talking about. It's like an 8-hour campaign. They got this Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and Powerborn, which I played as well. It's a fun time as well. I like the game. And of course, Expedition 33, Game of the Year. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it for that right there. They did show us Wolf in the new Virtual Fighter game that's coming out, and that's him right there. Those of y'all who play Virtual Fighters back in the Sega Saturn days, y'all know what time it is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I used to love Virtual Fighter, bro. If you didn't get the chance to experience the Sega Saturn, bro, I'm sorry for you. Like, Sega Saturn was fire. Sega Saturn, you didn't experience the Sega Dreamcast, I feel sorry for you. If you didn't experience the PlayStation 1, I feel sorry for you. If you didn't experience the Nintendo 64, I feel sorry for you. See what I'm saying? But I used to love Virtual Fighter, bro. So, you know, and the latest thing is that it's coming to all platforms, right? It's gonna be on console, PS5, Xbox. I'm not sure if it's gonna be on the Switch. Do they say it here? No. Wait. Right here? They did the showcase already. Let me see if they put, hold up. Let me see if they put it here. Tell us here or not, bro. Oh, right here. Bang. So, PS5, Xbox. Oh, it's on the Switch. There it is. Let me move myself out the way. Right there. So, it's coming to PS5, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. So, it's coming to all platforms. So, get hyped, man. Listen, I believe they're doing this because they're setting it up for Virtual Fighter 6. I think this game is old. This Virtual Fighter 5, I believe is old. But it's finally coming to all platforms, right? So, that's good to hear. And Wolf, look how Wolf used to look back in the day, bro. This is how I played this Virtual Fighter game, like this, when he looked like this. That's Wolf right there. And now they got him looking like, now he's looking like this, right? OD, bro. Next generation stuff right there. But yeah, this is how I used to play, man. Look at this, bro. Unbelievable, man. Damn. Bringing back memories, bro. Look at that. That's crazy. But yeah, I used to love this game, man. Shout out to Sega Dreamcast, bro. Dreamcast was it. But yeah, that's it for that right there. What is this I have for y'all here? So let me just show y'all the games that are coming out this month, right? And in May. Real quick, just to wrap it up as far as the topics go. So May 11. So tomorrow you got Project Mist coming out. Where am I? I'm bugging. All right, you got Project Mist coming out tomorrow. That's for PC. And of course, Doom the Dark Ages and Into the Restless Ruins Tunnels. The Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is coming out this month as well. You got Dune Awakening, Roadcraft, Fantasy Life, JDM. That's that Japanese drifting game that I showed y'all. Monster Train 2, Blaze of Fire is also coming out this month. That's another one that a lot of people are looking into. Bloodshed, City Tales, Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Tactical, Zombie Armor VR, Onimusha 2 comes out this month. To a T, Fuga, Minecraft Online, Elden Ring Night Rain comes out this month. My Father Lied and Rune Factory also comes out this month. So that's the rest of the month that we got. So there it is right there. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. And that wraps up today's topics, people. That's it for the topics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it for the topics right there, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that one. That's it. The floor is open, ladies and gentlemen. I'm taking questions, comments, concern, everything. You understand what I'm saying? We locked in, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? We gonna vibe out for a few, and then we gonna wrap it up, people. Let me show it. Let me bring up the what you call it. Let me bring up some trailers, and the floor is officially yours, people. Just like that. You understand what I'm saying? Here, bang, there, got here. Yo, what you got here, my bang, there, bang, up, bang. We locked in, people. Yes, sir, people. All right, we good, people. Questions, comments, concerns. Let's get it. Y'all rocking with the gifted one, ladies and gentlemen. My goodness. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the show today. Make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share out the stream. Those of y'all on Twitch, man, thank you to all the new followers on Twitch. Been incredible over there on Twitch. So shout outs to y'all. We offer memberships. That link is pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure y'all go ahead and click that. My Twitch link is also in the chat as well. If y'all want to follow me on Twitch, it's all there, people. My goodness. Let's get it going, man. What's happening out here, man? Talk to me, man. Dev's been saying about that price psychology for a long time. Some people think low price equals crap. Exactly. When actually it's been reversed. The games that have cost less have actually been better. Unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? Unbelievable. Those indie AA developers, they basically they've been taking over. When you think about it, they've been taking over. And as long as this game gives us that immersion and locks us in for however long the campaign is gonna be, that's all. I'm good with that. The game don't need to be open world. I don't need to last 100 hours in this world. I'm good. Give me a good story, good gameplay, good shooting mechanics and things like that. Good gameplay mechanics, good visuals. I'm good. Let's keep moving. We got other business to attend. Fantastic. I'm buying it to support the devs. Hopefully they're getting a physical release. I'll get the deluxe. Which game you talking about? I forgot what game I was talking about at that moment. My bad. I had the Saturn, that gen. I played all the best stuff on there like crazy. Oh, bro. You already know, bro. Me and you been through this, my brother. We even looked back. Remember, we were looking back at some Sega Saturn games, bro. Sega Saturn was fire. That's the Revo that flopped on PC. Now they got to bring it to consoles. Yeah. Yeah, it's that one, Guru. It's not the new one. It's that one they're bringing over. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But, you know, they're bringing it over. They working on the ports. You know, I feel like they're getting everything ready for the new one. So when they bring out Virtual Fighter 6, they're going to now release it multi-plat. You know, it's going to be on all platforms. This is basically what they're doing. Like, they're testing it out. Like, how everything works. That's what I believe. So by the time the new one comes out, they'll be ready. They'll know how to port it. So the ports will come out good. And everything that comes along with releasing a game multi-platform. That's what I believe is happening with that game. Doom is going to be awesome. Yeah, I can't wait for Doom. Doom looks like it's going to be a great time, bro. A lot of action, in your face, you know, fast-paced, a lot of blood, like, you know, a good time. A lot action-packed. So I can't wait, bro. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But I love the marketing they've been doing for that game. That marketing has been incredible, bro. Especially those controllers, especially the complete edition of Doom with the Doom Slayer statue. I wish I could get my hands on that. That statue looks fire, bro. Yeah, Revo does have crossplay. It does have crossplay. And yeah, Virtual Fighter definitely needs to make a comeback. It definitely does. Because Virtual Fighter was fire back in the day. I used to love that game. Revo didn't flop though. It made a profit. Okay. Games don't need millions of sales to be successful. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, I don't know. I didn't know if it flopped or what. I don't know. I never knew that game existed, actually. I didn't even know that Virtual Fighter game was out. You know? But it looks like they getting ready for Virtual Fighter 6. The Doom GPU looks sick. Yeah, bro. I know. The Doom 5080, you want me to bring it up? Hold up. I did not. Okay. So here it is. Bro, look at that. That looks sick, bro. What? Bro, that looks sick, bro. You kidding me, bro? Oh my goodness. Bro, the marketing for this game has been some of the best I've ever seen, bro. The marketing around this game has been incredible, man. Everything about, like, even the controllers that they made for them, fire, bro. Everything, bro. Look at this. You got the yellow key card replica. Look at the mouse pad, bro. Like, kidding me? And this is the figure I was talking about for the collector's edition, bro. Heat. Straight heat. It's worth it for Microsoft to invest in marketing if the game releases on PS5? Of course. Yeah, that's why invest in marketing if the game is multiplayer. You gotta invest in marketing. You know? And we're gonna see. Right? When the game comes out, you're gonna see how much it sells. And that should give you your answer. You're gonna see how much Doom the Dark Ages sells. That should give you your answer as to why they should be investing in marketing, even though they're multiplayer. That's gonna tell you it right there. But marketing is crucial, bro. Marketing is key to success. Unless your Helldivers didn't need any marketing. The marketing was word of mouth. But that's just when you got a straight banger in your hands. Only a banger could do something like that. You know? So it's not all games that could get away with that. And Helldivers was it. Yeah, it looks fire, bro. Looks fire. Bro, you haven't seen the collector's edition that brings that the statue of the Doomslayer? Bro, that looks, I wish I could get my hands on that and put that thing right behind me right here. My goodness. Unbelievable. I want that controller too. The controller looks crazy. pretty sure the 5080 sold out in 4 minutes. I don't know. Wait, that I think I was able to buy that GPU right there, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Why is this so close? What is going on here? Okay. Oh no, this was GPU. Where that? Bundle. Okay. 2,000 for the bundle. Brings the shirt. It brings all that. All right, hold on. Let me see. Included large T. Okay. Add to cart. Out. I could buy it right here, bro. Look. I could buy it right here if I wanted to. This is the bundle. The 5080 Doom Edition bundle. This is the ROG Astro GeForce. So it brings all that I showed you for $2,000. It brings all of this. Due to logistics of delivering this item to you, only this item can be purchased in an order. Okay. Yeah, it brings all of this, bro. Includes a patent vapor chamber for the graphics card. So it brings all this. Damn, this is crazy, bro. Pad, the key card, the t-shirt. That's it. All right, so that's all right. But yeah, look, if I wanted to, I could check out right here. So yeah. Let me see what else I had here for. I had something. Yeah, Arc Raiders is the 12th most wish-listed game on Steam right now. Arc Raiders is gonna, bro, it's gonna take up all my time. You could now use Apple Pay to complete purchases in the PlayStation 5 store. I don't know how true that is, but that's something that's going around. So if you're in the PlayStation 5 store right now, maybe try to go ahead and do that. Wait, it requires. Oh, this is when you're on your iPhone or iPad. Okay, it requires iOS 18 and iPad OS 18 or later, and it'll pop up for you. Okay. To show you real quick. That's what it is right there. All right, it's gonna look just like that. So it'll allow you to pay with Apple Pay. Fire. All right. That for that right there. Killing Floor 3 is launching this July 24th. Okay, and that's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Just in case y'all looking forward to that. There's a rumor that PlayStation Studios is working with Stellar Entertainment on a AAA arcade racing game. Now, rumors are already starting to come out that it could be either MotorStorm or Wipeout. You know, I'll take either or. But most likely, I really want MotorStorm. I hope it's that one, but that's just a rumor. Let's not get excited. Let's wait and see, right? That I already told y'all, Death Stranding 2 has gone gold. That's locked in. I spoke to y'all about the Activision lawsuit. that's going on right now for everybody, for all the cheaters out there. So be on the lookout for that. What else I got for y'all here? They're saying another rumor that the PlayStation 6 could have at least 24 gigs of RAM to accommodate the new machine learning features. That's what that's according to Digital Foundry. Okay. I could read that article for y'all if y'all want me to. But let me know. But yeah, man, that's it right there. You understand what I'm saying? That's it right there. No numbers publicly available for Revo. All we know is numbers were abysmal. Yo, Guru is crazy, bro. Yeah. Yo, my man said no numbers publicly available for Revo. All we know is that numbers were abysmal. We need to drop a bomb for my brother Guru, man.
Finish him.
Oh, man. Yo, that's funny, bro. Damn, that's funny. Yo, Guru, what's good with you, my brother? Yo, my brother Guru crazy, man. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. You playing Helldivers right now? Helldivers need a complete overhaul for me to go back to that. I'm already level 150. I got everything. Like, what's up, man? Woo! You see what's on your screen? Oh, yeah. When that game comes out, we coming right back. This game right here is it. Woo! Wee! Woo! Wee! Woo! Wee! I can't wait to go back to Arc Raiders. I can't wait. It's gonna be crazy. And I 100% will tell everybody to go ahead and purchase that. You could either go in solo or you can go in with a team of 3. The decision is yours. It got solo matchmaking, so you don't need to be with a team. That's all you gotta know. For an extraction shoot. My goodness. That statue looks sick. Facts. That statue is for Wago. You understand? If I had space here, I would have bought it. But I ain't got no space. I ain't got no space up in here. If you buy it, I'll buy your 4080 off of you. Yeah. I'm not upgrading yet. I'm still waiting to. It's a 4080 Super, by the way. Yes.
Finish him.
But yeah, I'm only gonna upgrade when GTA 6 comes to PC. That's when I'm gonna upgrade. Cause I know I'm gonna need to upgrade. I don't even think a 4080 Super is gonna be able to run GTA 6 the way I want it to run. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm assuming. By the time that game comes to PC, we might be, what you think, in the 6000 series of GPUs? So, now, wait. We're in the 50s now. We might be in the 7000s. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, the 6,000. My bad. Oh, I'm bugging out. I'm mixing up my damn numbers. Thank you. Yeah. We're in the 50. Yeah. 6090s. Yeah. By the time GTA 6 comes out. So that'll be the time I will upgrade. Right there. Shout out to my brother. I'm tired. Leave me up in the building. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Y'all come on in here, man. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Appreciate you pulling up, my brother. But yeah, I got you, Ruben. If by that time you're still interested. Don't start collecting GPUs like controllers. Nah, man. Nah, man. That 6090 gonna be worth it, bro. That 6090 gonna be worth it, bro. I don't know. I can't speak on the 50 series, on the 5090. But I feel like that 6090, they gonna get it together. Yeah, for sure. 6090 will probably be out, but my GPU is already more powerful than a PS5 Pro. So I think I'll be okay. Yeah, but we don't know. I don't know. We don't know what that. Listen, man. The games are just getting more and more demanding. So, we can't expect these older GPUs, because they're powerful today, that they're gonna be enough for the games that are coming down in the years 2027 and up, right? We don't, like, games are getting more and more demanding. Look, I just showed you the PC specs for what game was that? For Mafia, the Old Country. I just showed you the specs, the recommended specs. You need a 3080 Ti recommended for you to run that game. So think about it. Think about it. 3080 Ti. Buy the Doom GPU on stream right now just to make a viral clip. Man, if those 50 series were worth it, well, I don't think they worth it, bro. That's why I'm waiting. And I just got my 4080 Super. Like, I'm waiting, bro. I'm gonna wait at least to the 6000 series, bro. I'm gonna wait whenever GTA 6 decides to make its way to PC. That's when I'll make my decision. Whenever that game decides to go to PC, that's gonna be the time where you're gonna see me, start shopping for GPUs right there and then. Because I need the best of the best when GTA 6 drops on PC. I need the best of the best. I'm not trying to bring down my settings, to bring down because my frames and nope. I need my stuff locked in, ready to go day one PC GTA 6 release. I need that. I need that. GTA 6 is worthy of that. You understand? Like, GTA 6 is worthy of it. Supposedly, the 5080 Super is going to have 24 gigs. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that, bro. I seen that. But I'm good right now, bro. I'm good. I'm good right now. Go broke for the content. I ain't going broke, my brother. That's one thing I won't do. Just for content. No. Not over here. Ain't going broke for no content, my brother. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'll buy the 4080 off of you. I currently have a 5070. Will be an upgrade. And that's crazy to me, right? You got a 5070 and you looking to downgrade to the 4080. That's telling me right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, that says a lot. Like, why are you trying to downgrade to a 4080 when you got a 5070? When they said on stage that day that these 50 series cards are the best of the best. If it runs on a PS5, mostly every GPU is going to be enough to play GTA. Now, I'm not saying that if it's going to be enough. Because, of course, it's going to be enough. It just depends on how you want to play it, right? Enough to you might be medium settings, ray tracing, all ray tracing features off, things like that, right? DLSS on performance, multi-frame generation, it depends on you. Me, why I'm saying that is because I need my game to run ultra settings, Ray tracing on. We could take off path tracing, but ray tracing on and things of that nature, 60 frames. I need that. I want that. So it really does depends. I'm not saying that if the GPU is gonna be able to run it or not. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah, it will. I'm just talking specifically to that, to the type of settings that I like to play on, which is the best of the best. I want to see the game how it's intended to be seen and played. That's how I want it. Yeah, Rockstar has always been good. Facts. Man, I'm gonna love playing GTA 6 for 3 years while people wait. Oh yeah, and we got the Pro. Listen to me. I'm good regardless. I got a Pro right here. That Pro is right here, locked and loaded. All I need is the game to drop. That's all. That's all. Yeah, 3080 Ti, yes. Yep. I mean, if you're happy with 30 frames, then yeah, you'll have fun. Meanwhile, we're gonna have the best version of GTA 6 on PC. Nah, that's the first subject we spoke on. That game is gonna run 60 frames on the Pro, bro. If you was here at the beginning of the show, that game is gonna run 60 frames on the Pro. On the Pro. So I'm here for it. Nah, I know, Sadness. I know, my brother. I know. GTA 6 is gonna be incredible, bro. Amazing, bro. Imagine having to wait 20 years to play Red Dead 1 from Xbox 360 and being dead by the time it comes out. Yo, I don't think they're gonna last that long though to port it over to PC. I don't see Rockstar waiting like 2 years. I give it a year, bro. And I think that PC port is coming. I give it a year. They got a lot of hands working on this game, bro. Yeah, GTA 6. Bro, I'm playing GTA 5 currently right now on the channel. And I'm just looking at the game, how it looks, how it's running. You know, looking at like the little details. Like, bro, you could even see the shirts, like when the wind is hitting it, like you see the shirts like flapping like that, like the wind is hitting it. Little details I'm looking for like that as I'm playing it, and man, I could only imagine what GTA 6 is gonna. The attention to detail is incredible. It's incredible, man. And I'm playing the enhanced version. So it looks really good, bro. It looks really, really good. I can't wait. So yeah, the jiggle physics slider. Oh yeah, bro. Whew. It's gonna be insane, bro. I might get a Pro, man. I don't know though. What if they delay it again? I'm gonna be mad. I mean, if you planning on getting a Pro, just get a Pro. Don't even get it just for GTA 6. You're gonna experience games better anyway on the Pro. All those games that you're playing right now, you're gonna experience them. Well, if you have the TV, if you have a TV that's capable to unlocking it, you do, then absolutely. If it means that you have to trade in your PS5 and put the difference and get a TV that supports it, then the decision is up to you. That's all gonna depend on how much money you got and your bank account and your pockets. You know what I'm saying? But if you already got a TV that will support it, and all you need is to trade in your PS5 and put the difference down, then absolutely. I say absolutely 100% go for it. Because they're going to give you like $280, close to $300 for your base PS5. So you will only have to put like $400 down. So think about it. Imagine paying money to steal stuff like some kind of Costco membership. Damn. But at least PlayStation gonna hold me down till then. A lot of games coming down the pipeline. Absolutely. Imagine paying to play games online you already bought. Damn. Imagine playing with nothing but cheaters that thinking it's great. Damn. Y'all crazy, yo. Y'all crazy. No one can tell us how many units GTA 5 sold on PC though. What? The numbers ain't out? Not running at 60 frames. The CPU didn't get an upgrade. Yeah. But PSSR, oh yeah. PSSR helped with Dragon's Dogma. If you was here in the beginning of the show, I showed you the proof. At the beginning of the show. I showed y'all the proof. You know what I'm saying? I showed y'all the proof. It's all there. So it's just a waiting game now. Just a waiting game. But I believe they're gonna do it, bro. I believe they're gonna do it. Just go look at the beginning of the show, man. PSSR 2.0 is about to be incredible. Gonna do some amazing things, bro. We talking about Mark Cerny here, man. Imagine not getting to play GTA 6 when it comes out. Damn. AC Shadows. Go look at AC Shadows. 60 frames, RTGI much. Yeah. Yep. Facts. Damn. That's what I'm saying. The proof is there, bro. The proof is there. And this is not even the updated PSSR yet. Just wait. Just wait, bro. They gonna get it done. PC boys gonna cry in the car when GTA 6 release on the Pro. Cerny finna flex on these fools. Mark Cerny's the one that could do it, bro. Mark Cerny is the one in this industry. If there is one, it's him. So he could do it. They're gonna spend more time writing bad reviews when the PC port can't run on their potato and has to come with DRM. Waiting 3 years just to cry and review bomb. Damn. The only thing I could see GTA 6 will do on PS5 Pro is PSSR as a form of anti-aliasing. So it'll look sharper, but it'll still be stuck at 30 frames. I don't think so, bro. I gotta disagree with you. Yeah, Dragon's Dogma was CPU bottleneck. Yeah, I know. We saw the Digital Foundry videos on Dragon's Dogma. We also saw it running at 60 frames. We saw it. They even went through the busiest part in Dragon's Dogma. Remember, I believe it was like the city or something like that. And it dropped to like 55 or something like that. It dropped to like 55 or something like that. So, yeah, that game looked crazy, Molly. Facts. Ray tracing is done from the GPU, not the CPU. Bro, them 60 frames, we know we're not going to get no ray tracing and things like that. And we fine with it. That's what I said earlier. Like, what you going to tell us? Oh, you could get 60, but you're going to have to you're not going to need no ray tracing. Okay. Who's gonna say no to that? I'm perfectly fine. I'll be okay. What you telling me? That's not bad news. That's great news. Okay, give me the 60. Take the RT off. I'm fine with that, bro. I'm perfectly fine with that. It's all good over here. But when it comes to my PC, we need to start talking ray tracing effects and all that. You know, I'm trying to see the game, how is, like, what it really should be looking like. That's why I'm saying by the time it comes to PC, that's when I'm gonna be thinking about upgrading my GPU. Oh yeah, GTA 5. When I'm playing it here, I put everything on. I showed y'all the settings. I have everything on ultra in my GTA 5 gameplay. I have everything I showed you in the beginning of the video. Ultra settings, ray tracing on, everything. We locked in. So absolutely. Yeah, Rockstar's prioritizing PlayStation. Absolutely. Yeah, we've been said that PlayStation is working closely with Rockstar. So expect something to come out of that. Not just marketing rights for the game. No, they're doing something greater than just marketing rights. They trying to get that game to run at 60. That's what they're trying to do. So just wait for the news. It's gonna come out and you're gonna see. Once all those specs start coming out and you're gonna start seeing, oh, the PS5 Pro version, you're gonna see PSSR 2.0. It's equivalent from AMD FSR's 2.0 to 3.1. You're gonna start seeing, and you're gonna be like, wow. And at that point, when you start when those specs come out and you start seeing that they say that it's gonna run at 60 frames on the Pro, everybody's gonna go and get themselves a PS5 Pro. Would it be too late by then? Who knows? Would it be sold out? Would the prices be higher? Who knows? Oh, you're talking on the PS5 and the Pro? Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't tried it out on my Pro yet. Facts. Yeah, it is a game from 2013. That's what I'll be saying though. Like yes, it should be able to do all that. It's a game from 2013 at the end of the day. You know? So the test is coming with all these newer games. That's the test for me. It's for these newer games. This. Lo que tú me estás enseñando aquí. Yo, my brother Michael West at, man. Yo, Mike, where you at, man? Where you at, my brother? Yo, Mike, where you at, my brother? Yeah, we're going to rock out for a couple more minutes, people, and then we up out of here. If it runs at 60 frames, I'll trade my PS5 in. Although I don't know if they'll take it. collected so much dust, and the only thing it does is charge my phone. Damn. 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 Oh, there's Marathon. There's Marathon, people. Oh, man. Y'all crazy, man. Yo, y'all crazy, man. Facts. Y'all crazy. Facts. You understand what I'm saying? Facts. But yeah, man. It's been a good one, man. We had a good show today. Borderlands 4, Marathons, and Ghost. Yeah, man. There's a lot of games coming out, bro. Especially in the month of August. There's a lot of games coming out. So especially in August, bro. So get ready, man. But I'm looking forward to Arc Raiders over Marathon anyway. No? Bro, the PlayStation 5 Pro has only been out for 6 months. 6 months, bro. And look at the wonders that it has done. 6 months. Just wait. For a console, bro, it has never been a better time. For a console to be doing what a PS5 Pro has been doing. It's crazy. And this game right here, bro, like, what's up with this game? Yo, everybody's waiting on this game. Like, what's going on? This is going to be fire right here. The Black Panther. Who's that, T'Chaka? That's T'Chaka. This. Where we at? We about to wrap it up in 5 minutes, people. We out of here in 5 minutes. 5 minutos. We out of here. Yo, y'all crazy, man. Wu Chang. Y'all excited for Wu Chang or not? Y'all crazy, man. Let me see. Oh wait, the First Descendant has a new trailer from PAX East. Bike is coming to the game. So they're bringing a bike into the First Descendant. Know what that means? Microtransactions. You gotta pay more money. That's what that means. You gotta pay more money. Nintendo showed how the mouse controls will work on a Switch 2 on the home screen. Let me show you this real quick. Bloom bling. There you go. Bloom bling. There it is right there. That's how it's gonna work. How it's gonna work, people. How's it gonna work, my people? Like that. Bro, the Switch is coming out next month, by the way. Yeah, that Switch comes out next month, by the way. Y'all appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all, man. Facts. Yeah, it's worth trying on Game Pass. Absolutely. It's on Game Pass. Why not? Absolutely. Oh, Metal Gear Solid 3 is gonna be crazy. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater gonna be fire, bro. Yeah, man. That's all I got for y'all today, man. We up in here 3 hours. Sheesh. Yeah. I appreciate everybody who pulled up today, man. Hopefully y'all had a good time here today, rocking with me, man. Make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe if it's your first time, share out the stream. Let's see if we back in here tomorrow again. See what type of news we get for tomorrow. Man, go on from there. Right. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much. It is your boy, the gifted one here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. I'm gone.